What's up, Geeks 4x4? Today we are standing in front of a warm box. Well, it's not warm yet, but look at that. It's a heater. So in this, we are going to put in this new heater. Link's going to be down below. Pretty cheap, $170, I believe. Got a thermostat with it that my wife got me for Christmas, and then I grabbed the heater. And so we have everything to put this together. I'm going to be running to the store real quick to get some wire. But I figured we'll do a quick unboxing of both of these. So first is the thermostat. I got a Mr. Heater thermostat as well. You got to make sure your thermostat has enough wattage rating that you're not going to burn it up. There's some guys talking about fire issues and things like that with the wrong wattage thermostat, and that is not good. Don't do that. So there's the thermostat, and pop open the heater. Got instructions here. Nice beefy mount, pretty solid. There is the heater itself. We've got a whole box of who knows what. And some big walking, like to mount the mount to it. These things. These are huge. Alright, let's see what's in this box. Oh, another piece of the mount. So this mount goes together like this, and then you can mount it. I'm going to mount it to a joist, probably right over here. And I don't know if I'll use this even. This is going to put it a little bit low for my liking in the garage, so I might actually just mount this up on one of those beams. So anyway, yeah, this is another mount. It does not come with lag bolts, so you're going to need something lag to go in. It's decent weight, so I wouldn't just use screws as I drop things. Pop this out of the bag and we'll look at it real quick. Alrighty. Everything on the front is pretty simple to use. There's a low and a high, and then there's different wattage ratings right on the front as well. All of these hinges move individually, so you can leave the top pointing up and point the bottom down or something like that. So not too shabby. And then this can just go like so. So, all right, well, let me run to Lowe's, grab some wire, and we'll show you guys how to install it. I think we're going to get 8-gauge wire with 35 amp, let's see. So it's showing, please use 8-gauge 8-2 copper wire and a 35 amp. So it's 220, so it would be technically 8-3. Not really sure why it said 8-2, but get 8-gauge, 3 wires, so that's technically 4 wires. It'll have a red, a black, a white, and a ground, and then 8-gauge and a 35 amp double pole breaker. So I'm going to go to the store and grab those things, and we'll catch you guys when we get back. Alrighty, well, as you can see, let's see right here, heater is installed. I was going to show you guys exactly what's going on. You know, I was surprised. Everybody said get a thermostat, but it has a thermostat on it. So I'm not really sure I'm going to use a thermostat. I'm going to try it for a little bit without the thermostat and let you guys know what I think of this thermostat. It already clicked off. I've had it on for about 3 minutes and it's already up the temperature in here 2 or 3 degrees. So I don't really want it that warm because I start sweating if it gets warm when I'm working, but I would love to have it 55, 60 and then be able to just turn it down at night and keep it at 40. So anyway, there's no temperature. Now that would be the reason to put it on, because there's no temperature on the thermostat that's on it. So you don't really know what temperature you're setting it at, but I've got a thermometer in here, so I'm going to kind of play with it. But I guess when I turn it down, it'll be you know, where I don't really know temperature. So anyway, I'm going to pull you guys off the tripod and show you the install here. Alright, so you can hear the fan still going. It's not super loud. So ended up with a 40 amp breaker because Lowe's does not sell 35 amps. So I got 8 3-wire, and then I finally read the instructions, whatever you want to call them, a little bit more. And they actually did want you to just run a 2-wire thing because there's no spot for the white on the back of the fan. So I ended up doing the mount. See the mount right up there, and it's not super sturdy. You can see it bounces when you move it, but man, I'm not really going to touch it. I think it's made to be, there's like another up on the back of the mount, right? You can see it right there. And I'm trying to tie something to the other 2x4s, I think, if I don't like it. But anyway, it just wires into the back right there. You can see them, and there, it just clicked off. I don't know what it thinks the temperature is. Let's see. So that's 50 degrees is what it's showing, and I've got it turned right there. So I'm going to turn it up some more and see if I can't get it rolling a little bit more. So I've got it on the highest setting. It's really warm. You can feel the warmth from it all the way back. I can feel the warmth right here. So I aimed it. They say you're supposed to aim them towards the garage doors, and it bounces off and circles around the garage. So that's what I did, and we're gonna see how that works and or if it works. So anyway, there is the heater install. So I just wanted to show the directions here really quick. They do say if using a, see if I get this thing to focus on there, if using a 3-wire, the white neutral wire, there's no connector for the wire in the heater. So anyway, that's too simple. Like I said, you can use 8 2-wire, which is good. It'll help you save a little bit of money. Well, since I did the heater, I figured I'd do a shop update for you. Got my wife's car in here, gone. But I got the insulation up along the back wall, and then I just did this first row here on the ceiling. Got everything in the back of the truck to do the rest, but that's where we're started at. Got a radio set up. I've got this pegboard up over here, and still really need to build my countertop, obviously, but we're getting there. So there's the tool thing I put on the Christmas list. I'm going to do a little bit more review on that coming soon. But yeah, it's coming together. I got a little bit taller tripod there, but garage is starting to come together a little bit, and there's the heater right up there, and that's running now, so nice and warm in here. Well, there we are. We have gotten the heater installed in the shop. It's nice and toasty. I can feel it right here. And don't forget, there's a link down below to this heater. 170 bucks. I'm pretty impressed with it. It's super easy to install if you know a little bit about electrical. I hardwired it. You can put a plug on it if you've got a 220 plug. Like I said, the white doesn't get used, so it's kind of interesting. But anyway, thanks for watching this quick video. We really appreciate it. And let us know what you think of the heater, or what do you have for heaters. My electric here is cheap, so I'll let you guys know what our power difference is, but I'm not expecting too much of a power difference. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, do what you do. There's merchandise, cool shirts. Well, this is a cool shirt, but I got cool Geeks 4x4 shirts linked down below. And Happy New Year to you guys, and we will see you on the next video.